Here she comes. Hey, she's coming a bit bloody fast. I hope she doesn't smash me back doors in. So guys, I don't know if you remember, a few months ago I did a video on an all-electric narrowboat. Professor Pat Pending it was called, and the lovely couple, Russell and Helen, and the dog Precious, live aboard, and loads of people were saying this is a fantastic boat, but how are they going to cope in the winter? Well, guess what? It's winter. I've got nipples like bullets and they're moored just up there, so let's go and see how they're getting on. So remember guys, this boat is completely electric. They cook on electric, it's powered by an electric motor, and it's all run in the summer off solar panels. However, they do have a backup generator that runs on HVO fuels for any winter or dull day use. So let's see how they're getting on. So guys, I'm here, I'm sat on Professor Pat Pending, sat by the fire. Lovely multi-fuel stove, it's gorgeous and warm in here. So guys, how are you coping in winter?
Yeah, it's going well. The boat's easy to heat because it's double glazed and it's got the latest spray foam insulation, so it doesn't cost us much to heat it.
And what about the power? The big burning question is all about the power.
We're only running it about 3/4 of an hour, and that's a day. That's our propulsion and our cooking, hot water.
And so what's that cost on average, 2 litres a day?
Just under £3 a day.
Right, wow. So I've asked Russell now to start up his Jenny for us because I want to see how quiet it is. And you're saying now you only have to put this on for how long a day, your Jenny?
About an hour a day.
An hour a day in the thick of winter. That's good, that.
Click the button. It's doing its pre-start now.
So this boat's so clever that it's all controlled from a mobile phone. So I don't know if you can hear the Jenny kicked in now. It's quite quiet, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's quieter than mine.
Noisier in the boat than it is outside.
It's like my engine. So all those that commented on the video saying they're going to struggle in winter, are you struggling in winter, guys?
No, it's just as easy as it was in the summer.
Yeah, so there you have it. So we can actually hear the boat next door's engine is louder than being stood here right next to this Jenny. Everything electric, running your induction hobs, your hot water, your bread makers, your electric kettle, and all of that, and you're still only running it for an hour a day. Pretty amazing. Good morning everyone, it's moving day, and there's just a jogger coming here, so I'll just move out this way. Hello.
Yeah.
Lycra, what is it about Lycra? Proper shoes are bulged, doesn't it? Anyway, that's probably why they wear it. It's been absolutely fantastic being here. I've absolutely loved it, and the main reason for that is because of my neighbours. And I've been moored next to Martin and Julie from Rhapsody and Blue, and they've been looking after me, been going round for my teas. They've done everything fantastic. And I also got my friend Nikki here. We're going to be travelling together, going this way. Martin and Julie going that way. But yeah, we're getting on today, so come on. So it's been absolutely fantastic spending all that time with Julie and Martin. But onwards now, we're all going off on our new adventures. I've got myself a packed lunch. Yeah, I've made a packed lunch, breakfast, lunch and dinner. So that'll keep me going. And we're going to do it today every time we pass a moving boat, which, yeah, there's hardly any boats moving. Or we might spice it up and do it every time we pass a tree. We'll see, won't we? But yeah, it's to keep us warm because it's absolutely freezing. And I think it's going to be -6 tonight. Woohoo! So that was Jan Valance off the art boat. She is an amazing artist. Wow, some of her pictures, they just, they make my hair stand on end, never mind my nipples. But yeah, I'll put a link here to them, and so you can just have a look at the talent. She's just one of those very creative people living on the waterways. Mind blowing. It's so cold today, guys. It really is cold. I'm going to try something today, and I'm scared. I'm going to try and get my drone up whilst I'm cruising. Yeah, I want to go over the Chirk Aqueduct because that's where we're heading. We're going over that today. So I'm going to get my drone out, whip it out, and to see, but it is like minus today, so I hope the wings don't freeze up or anything. Oh, I'm a bit scared about it really, but I want to get a little bit more experimental, and it's either going to work or it's not. That's my friend Nikki on her boat Strengthen behind me, and we're going to be travelling together for the next few weeks. So when you get to the aqueduct, you need to check that nothing's on it already coming towards you, and if not, you can proceed. But the good thing about the aqueduct, it is very narrow trough, so I can just get off my boat and leave it going in gear. Yeah, it just takes itself over, which gives me a chance to get my drone out and get it in the air. So guys, we're now on the Chirk Aqueduct, and when we get across this, we're going to be officially in Wales. Yeah, woohoo! And look at all the sheep. Woo! You can tell we're getting to Wales. They like the sheep, the Welsh. Welcome to Wales. Cheers. Just wetting the lips in Wales. So guys, we're about to go into Chirk Tunnel, yeah, and we're going to get covered in spider poo and tunnelgism. So come on. Woohoo! Yeah, so we've made it through the Chirk Tunnel. That was pretty hard, that was, with my draft and the flow, and it being dead narrow. I mean, everyone struggles through it, don't get me wrong. It just takes ages, but I just couldn't come out of tick over at all. Yeah. Well, we're through, aren't we? We're through. Yeah, deep, dark, wet, moist tunnel. So I seem to have lost Nikki. She's got a really deep draft as well. But yeah, I mean, I've come through the tunnel. She was still in the tunnel, but I can't even text her because there's no signal in there. So I'm just going to go slow now, and hopefully she'll be coming around that corner. But yeah, and it's always really good fun travelling with friends. It just makes it for me. But as with us all on our own adventures, you can be really close and best mates and with someone for 3 or 4 days, and then you all go on your separate ways. But you do meet the most amazing people living this life. Yeah, so come on, Nikki, where are you, love? So I text Nikki and she just responded, but I've just seen her now. She's coming around the corner. So that's a moving boat, so it's officially a cheers. So cheers, everyone. Oh, sweat the lips, top ones. Woohoo! Here she comes. Hey, she's coming a bit bloody fast. I hope she doesn't smash me back doors in. a little narrow in here, so I'm just going to nip in and have a wee. Yeah, when you get your boat in these little bits, it can't go anywhere. So this is the joys of being single-handed or solo on a narrowboat. Just saves me having to pull into the bank, moor up, knock pins in just to use the loo. Woohoo! And I got my spare brew as well. So we're coming up to another tunnel now. God, it's so cold, guys. So cold. Woo-hoo! This warms me up. This tunnel's called White House Tunnel, and it's not that long. But yeah, but it's still dark, damp and moist. Yeah. Lovely. It's keeping me warm. I have got gloves. We had to take them off to turn the cameras on and off. Yeah, but oh, we'll be moored up soon, we will. Are you feeling the cold? I've virtually come to a standstill just on the entrance. Yeah, very tight. Hee! Oh, come on, baby. Cheers, everyone. Spider poo. Lift bridge coming up in a minute, and because I'm single-handing and so's Nikki, we're going to do an experiment. I'm going to get off and open it and then get my boat through, and Nikki's going to get off and close it once she's got hers through. Ahoy! So this is the lift bridge coming up now, so just moored up right before it and opened it up. Yeah, it took so many turns of the windlass, it was a right bugger. Shit. There's a car waiting as well here. And here's my mate Alan, we're reunited. Oh, I love winter on the Cup because you just make the best friendships. Because none of you are moving about so fast, you stay in places for like a week. So you get to know people a lot better.
You can go just past these other two boats.
Yeah.
How are you? All right, Ed?
Yeah, I'm good, are you?
Yeah, all good.
So I'm just going to pull in now to the water point, fill up with water, and then get my Elson cassette on a trolley and wheel it across the aqueduct. Oh my goodness. And empty it. Not over the aqueduct. There's a facility just past the aqueduct. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So I've moored myself up here now. We're at Fron and my mate Nikki's here and her boat's just behind. Yeah, we're going to take our cassettes now. We're going to cross the aqueduct. I'm going to take you with me. You come in. But yeah, so this is it and it's a lovely little spot. We're going to stay here a few days. Nikki's boat's just moored behind me. So yeah, so a little convoy, little old girl convoy. Woohoo! So Nikki's got her cassettes. Look at that. She's going to be carrying that over the aqueduct. Here's mine. And I've got a bin bag up there as well. I don't use my granny trolley for this because my granny trolley has food in. It's got its own separate little trolley. Yeah, my toilet. This is the joys of boating, guys, the joys of boating. We're going across the famous Aqueduct, and this is the highest aqueduct in the world. And we're carrying our toilet cassettes over it. This is the best toilet run I've ever done. Yeah, well, the prettiest. Yeah, how can you say that? Pretty toilet. Yeah. The things I do. Let's just say sharing an Elson facilities together has brought me and Nikki one step closer as friends. Yeah. Oh, the joys. I want to show you something now, guys. Look at this sunset.
Seems pretty steady to me.
So guys, I've been dragged kicking and screaming again to another pub, and this one's the Telford Inn, and we're going to have some food. Obviously we're going to have a drink with it as well, but just some food. But yeah, it's lovely in here, very friendly. Look at that food there. So guys, we're still in the Telford Inn, and I just want to show you this. This is the massive aqueduct, and it tells you here how to say it. Pontcysyllte. Pontcysyllte. So if you can say that, give it a go. Pontcysyllte. Oh guys, we're sat here now. We've had a fantastic night in the Telford Inn, and I've just been given a double spice rum from a lady called Sarah, and she's in the other bar. She's buggered off now, she's gone, but she left me a double spice rum. So thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for your kindness.
The beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. There is a light about.
I always pour myself a little reward when I finish editing the video, and I've just finished. This is a Sailor Jerry's rum, and it's the one that Ed and Sarah got me about 6 months ago, I think it was. Yeah, so cheers. I quite like a nice Sailor Jerry's, it's lovely that. Yeah, just so you know, I don't drink all the time. I know on the videos I'm like, hey, let's just wet the lips, but I am only wetting the lips. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you press the bell end, you'll get a notification every time I release a new video. Because some of you are saying you didn't know I had one out last week, and where's the sign writing? Well, I've already released that video, so you need to look and see it's there. Anyway, so that's it guys. So before I go, just want to say a massive shout out to my patrons, and also to this week's pirate crew. And here they are, me hearties. We've got David Van Wart, Richard and Helen from Narrowboat Maggie, Mark P, Tankless Clive, now he's not got his fish anymore and his fish tanks, Norman Laura Vandal Handel, GH and Wiggy, Tim, Mark Grunenberg, Thoughts on Narrowboating with Nigel, Alan Harbit, Deb and Colin from Narrowboat Round to It, John and Linda from Narrowboat Cockium, I think that's how you say it, and Anne Hay. Thank you so much, and also a massive shout out to my patrons. Oh, these help keep me sane throughout the week when I'm pulling my hair out doing this editing. So that's it guys for this week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next time.